Oh, hi. Is this room 111? I am the substitute teacher for chemistry, and Mrs. Hassett asked me to come today to show you some new things so that you wouldn't be behind. My name is Mrs. Amarello, and I am really happy to show you a few things. Now, good morning. Sorry, I didn't say good morning. She gave you a worksheet yesterday, and we're going to start with that. So if you would take that out, I'll give you a minute or two. Okay, are you ready? Now, I am going to change the projector to the worksheet area so that you can see what I am writing. By the way, you have a very nice school. Okay, now we're working with moles, and a mole is a unit of quantity, SI unit. And you can see she put a nice little picture here that shows that a mole can be converted to how many you have, number of atoms. It can be converted to molar mass, and can be converted to 22.4 liters of any gas at STP. Now, the information she gave you up here is very nice. She's telling you that the molar mass is from the periodic table. You use that number, and she would like for you to round it off to the nearest tens place. So let's look at a periodic table. For example, if you look at your periodic table, the mass number is at the bottom. So she's using the example of iron. Iron on the table says 55.845 grams. Well, we don't want to use the whole number. We're only going to the tens places, so you look at the number after the decimal. It's an 8, so you're going to keep that one. But 4 does not round that up to 9, so you just make the number 55.8 grams. That's easy. Okay, so she's given you some other examples, but I think we could go ahead and let you do that, and she's going to give you the answers in a few minutes, so I'll give you time to do that. That's not a hard concept. We don't need to explain that anymore. Okay, let's turn the page over. Okay, now we're getting into the nitty-gritty of things. She wants you to convert how much this weighs to how many moles it is. So you're going to need your periodic table again. Now, she would like for you to convert 23.5 grams of cobalt to how many moles you have. So all you have to do is use a conversion factor. The conversion factors are all on the front of your page if you'd like to review them to help you out, but you probably don't need to do that. So since we want to convert to the mole, we're going to say 1 mole of cobalt. That's what we want to convert to. That's what she asked you to do. See? Moles. Now, 1 mole of cobalt from the periodic table. And it's 58.9 grams of it. So you cancel your units. And so, since 1 mole is 58.9 grams, obviously you have less than a mole because you only have 23.5. So this number is in 3 figs, so your answer can only be in 3 sig figs. And you should have the unit mole. So there you go. That's your answer. So problem 7, 8, and 9 are the same way. But be careful. This says kilograms. So you're going to have to convert to grams before you convert to moles. Okay, let's try the next set. I'm sure Mrs. Kirkwood is going to give you time to do the rest of these in class. I just need to explain a few. Okay, now Ms. Hassett is asking you to convert number of moles to atoms. So there's a conversion factor on the front in case you get confused. A mole is 6.2 times 10 to the 23rd of anything. In this case, it's atoms. So the conversion factor we're going to use is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd atoms of sodium, 1 mole. Now we can cancel our units. And we can also cancel our 10 to the 23rds. The only math being left is multiplying 4.53 times 1 mole dividing by 6.0. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So your answer is 0.752 moles of sodium. Makes sense. Why does it make sense? 1 mole equals 6.02. And you don't have that amount, so you're going to have a number less than 1. Okay, so then these are done the same way. And you can follow that example to do 11, 12, 13. Now let's go to 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, you have 35.1 moles of sodium. The conversion factor we're going to use is something that's going to convert to mass. I'm sorry, it's potassium. We want to get rid of the mole unit, so we put mole unit on the bottom. And how many grams is in a mole of sodium? Well, you have to find that on the periodic table. It's 39.1 grams. So you're going to have a lot of grams. If 1 mole is 39.1 grams, 35 moles is going to be a lot. So we can cancel our units, and now our only unit left is a unit of mass, which is grams. We multiply 35.1 times 39.1 grams of potassium, and using our calculator, we get our answer. Either one of those answers is correct. Okay, and now the last one, number 18, will represent an example for 19, 20, 21. That's the last one I have to show you, and then I'll be on my way. You have 2.35 moles of rubidium. She would like for you to say, how many atoms do you have? So using a conversion factor on the front, you could say that 1 mole is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd atoms of it. Whoops, so sorry. Your mole units are canceled, and all you do is multiply 2.35 times 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. And you come up with 1.41 1.41 times 10 to the 24th atoms of rubidium. Okay, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for letting me be in your class, and I'll probably be here tomorrow. If you have any questions, you can email Mrs. Hassett or ask a friend. Somebody could help you. So see if you can do 1 through 21, and tomorrow I'll be back. Bye-bye.